Welcome to Cooking Companions. It's obviously as chipper as it could possibly be. Nothing dark and insidious here, obviously. Look at the menu. So cute. Okay, so I have not actually seen this everywhere like I normally do. This actually just came across my Steam page. I was like, the fuck? And clicked on it, and it said, unravel the mystery in this cute psychological horror visual novel set deep in the woods of the Tatras Mountains. Will you wind up on the chopping block? So, while I let the game music loop and decide on whether I'm gonna be a brave boy and hit new game, let's just hit new game. Who am I doing? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? I'm looking at you. It's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. If you're watching my content, those are the categories, all right? You better not be a child watching my content, so then easily disturbed is the only other category. I know I'm also easily disturbed, and I'm also a child at heart. Yeah, let's do it. They warned me. Oh, hello! That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Oh, I guess I should give him a voice. You look burly there, boy. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to Achoo! I'm sorry, everyone, it must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karin. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Yet? Thanks, Anatoly. Anatoly. I think that's how we're gonna say it. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there should be there's bound to be treasure up here. Fucking nerd. I wasn't meant to say that, the rest of that. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Karin, you and I are gonna have a problem, I think. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. You could be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. I'll have Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. Wait, you already have food and you're like... Oh, you mean the emergency rations? Gotcha. Bad idea, chump. Is how I read that in my head, so that's how I'm reading it out loud. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Oh, I'm a character! Oh, I'm not witnessing this from the outside in. Well, I am witnessing, I'm a character. Oh, well, that is how visual novels work, Jordan. You've done this before. Very excited to try your cooking. All right, everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, the 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karin alone. I already have a fucking problem with you, and you've only had, like, 5 lines, maybe? I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. That is telling me that I need to save my game right the fuck now. Okay. Cool. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exits. Gotcha. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove the progress you've made. Be sure to save. You got it. Do you have any experience making meals? Oh, of course. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Karin, we got a fucking problem here. It looks like Karin will remember that. Well, that's threatening. Anyways, not a word. It's anyway, but thank you. Going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Yeah, bye, Karin. Jesus. I'm already not a fan. Karin heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. With what? You decide to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Want to give it a try? What area do you want to search first? The cupboards, behind the woodpile, the drawers are a good place. Let's start with the cupboards. We'll work our way. The first few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. Well, what if we do the cupboards again? You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Gross. One more time. You check the cupboard underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse! Just what I needed! This would be a great gift to give Karin, you know what? Agreed. You added the dead mouse to your inventory. Dope. Sick. Already starting with the horror. Should I do it one more time? You put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karin's not ready for the dead mouse yet. Oh no, I want that back. You notice the letter L engraved on the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. You notice the letter L engraved... Okay, I really did want to give her that mouse. Fully was committed. Behind the woodpile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Okay, one more time. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce! Perfect. I can't identify trees to save my soul. The Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. Is that true? These would be useless during a snowfall. That's fair. One more time. You reconsider your views on Norway spruce? It's less dense and won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. The supplies aren't anywhere near here. The supplies aren't... Okay, alright, we've hit our limit. Alright, the drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Can we take them? I feel the need to have those. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karin will find it appetizing. Maybe. What else we got? You check the drawer above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Whee! Cabbage!
Hi. It's time! Compettes, sound off! I am on drugs.
Onion!
Onion! Never fear! Onion is here! Jesus Christ! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion!
Raspberry!
Always merry raspberry! I'm gonna forget these voices immediately.
Yeah?
Potato? What's your voice, Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. Potato, you'll just have my voice. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Compettes! Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama! You know what, Cabbage? You kind of fucking get it. Come chat with us instead! We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share We'll share with you our secret Compette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Potato. You and I, Potato, in this together already right off the bat. Tutorial. You can find unlock recipes in the main menu under extra, but be sure to save the game. Okay. I'll save right now. I made a choice back here, so I have a feeling I'm gonna be using these save slots a lot. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card!
Cabbage.
Roasted, do you, like Pokemon? Do you guys just say your own name like Pokemon and I'm understanding that? Am I Ash Ketchum in this situation? Okay. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat free! You unlocked your first recipe.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Compettes, let's move out. Did you guys close the drawer yourselves? Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. I'm gonna need the physics on that. You wonder if what you just saw was real. Yeah, fully right there with you. Yeah. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only I was just gonna say, slightly? No, it's only slightly, so we're fine, guys. We're fine. Oh, Karin, what? Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies! Karin leaves you alone. Thank God. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Cool. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew.
I found this on the web.
No, not you, Siri. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing in some chopped onions, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. I didn't mean to do that. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Has anybody actually tried to just make that? That was just straight up a cooking tutorial. Hours pass. Well, I finished dinner already, guys. Like, we're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's bearing the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Oh, hi, Karin. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, not a word. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. I'm sorry, let me reread that. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer because that's how Karin talks. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. 160?! Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Ah! I was going to sleep on the couch! That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karin and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Of course you did. Of course you did, Karin. Why wouldn't you have already planned on that? Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chump. Karin sucks. Karin fucking sucks. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Oh, it looks good, actually. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew? You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Except Karin. We pissed in yours. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karin takes a bite. Oh, Karin, what shit do you have to say? It's under-seasoned, it's undercooked. It's bland as hell. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought you said. I skipped it so quickly because I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Karin! Karin? Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Well, bring me some goddamn meat, and that's not a euphemism. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Anatoly, I mean this with all of the respect in the world. Just say strawberries. Thank you. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing is polite about Karin. Karin, shut the fuck up. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. And Karin. We cannot group Karin in with the friends. We can't. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. For real? The bar must have been low, my friend. Anime Jordan, you have better things to do. You had better days than this. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0 to day 1? Or is it now? Okay. I was like, did we have day -1 and now it's day 0? Or what's going on? Hey, you up? Gregor, did you just give me a you up? Did you just, okay. All right, Gregor, you got it. How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. Oh yeah, Gregor? Oh, Jesus! What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Until dawn, you say? What a phenomenal game that I've definitely played for the channel, and not at all a fucking plug. Will you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. Karin, shut the fuck up. I did not notice, Anatoly, what you have on your shoulder. Was this there before? I don't think that was there before. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Eh? Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. A little? This girl about to die right now. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Sorrel. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into meat. Is that a euphemism? That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karin. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. Of course you do, Anatoly. Of course you do. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. You're welcome, Karin. Get the fuck out. Go with the flow. Don't steal anything, okay? Karin, we're going to fucking fight. You nod. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karin leave the cabin with a hop to their step. Karin had a hop to her step? I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that narration. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of Compettes to keep you company. Let's go take some drugs again, friends. Tutorial, each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Well, we're saving before that happens. Cool. Good shit. Oh, go into the basement? Can I just check out this room? I'm already in it. God. Oh, God. All right, basement. Basement. I'm a brave boy! This door goes into the basement, and it's locked. Like, pretty heavily locked. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. What? I just wasted my day? Nope. I don't want to waste my day. I need to explore. Nope, I'm sorry. We're going back. I'm exploring. I'm going to check out the bedroom. That's interesting. Karin and Anatoly kept the bedroom pretty clean. Except Karin. I know for a fact this is Karin. Only one of them made their bed, and it wasn't Karin. Who still makes their bed? I mean... I don't either, but like... Karin fucking sucks, okay? You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies! Why were they holding extra emergency supplies? You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. I mean, at least I got something out of that other than like, oh, there's no reason to look at the basement right now. We're back. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Wait, hold on. I need to know what that is. Mariah laughs so hard your ears ring. Wait, hold on. What is that? Oh! Okay, gotcha. I'm not gonna do that loud. You get it. You get it. If I do it that loud, it's going to trigger my dogs, trigger my cats, and trigger me. Oh, she's still going. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? This seems important, so I'm just gonna say... Absolutely not. Okay, gotcha. I thought that was about to be like, she's gonna die right here. This is where the horror starts, is she laughs herself to death. One less mouth to feed, right? Stop. Jesus. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil right in the living room. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, drain the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage roll simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. What a creative way to make me read a cookbook. That looks good, dude. You cooked cabbage rolls! Mariah looks optimistic. Karin looks skeptical. Of course she fucking does. Anatoly looks curious, and Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Here we go. Karin, shut the fuck up. Karin, shut up. Shut up. Karin, shut up. Shut up, Karin. Unless you have something good to say. That looks like that looks like a good bunch of mms. That's pretty darn good. All right, Karin, you can speak. You can speak. Go ahead, Karin. It's fine. Just, you can tell me what you think. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. See, Karin, that's how you give a critique. That's it. That's it. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This really was something special. You are welcome, Gregor. You know what, Gregor? You're all right. You're all right. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Well, that's fair. They went out and resource gathered. And if we're only eating 1 meal per day, pretty solid start. Not happening? What's not happening? You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. That was strange. What does that not happening mean? What does that mean? Not like sleep is not happening? What is not occurring? What is not happening in this moment? Good morning, everyone! Yep, classic. Oh, Jesus. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Well, that wasn't my decision. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish not to go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karin! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karin. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. Huh. I think she's right, Karin. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot our route in some paper. Let me help, little guy. All right. Gotta decide on day 2 what room I'm doing, and I gotta say, Mariah and Karin are still hanging around. Tutorial, unfortunately in life you can't make everyone happy. Where was this when I was born? I needed this tutorial. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? I'm gonna save. So, don't need to do the thing for hyperventilating. Do I want to get along with Karin? No, I don't want to get along with Karin. Mariah. Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There are some great books here. Which one is your favorite? The romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one. I don't really like romance novels. I do like horror novels. Crafting? Like, it's just like a guide on how to... I guess I'll be honest. Huh. I already read the entire thing. It wasn't scary at all. Okay, Mariah, goddamn. Very surface level horror. A cheap imitation of real horror. Is that a threat, Mariah? Ending with a woman screaming? Does that even count as an ending? You tell her it's a prequel to another book. You're kidding, right? I've lost all faith in authors. You know Frankenstein, right? I don't mean the 1931 film. I mean the book by Mary Shelley. It started with a boat around the North Pole. I do recall. It definitely had more to say than the film. Or this book. Mariah's judging your choice harshly. God damn it, I didn't think it was gonna be that serious. You're pretty sure she'll remember that. Great. And then do I get to choose another room? No, I don't. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Why are you blushing? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. All right, everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen? It was electronic. Radio? What's going on that? There's a radio in here? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. I got the strange radio. I didn't want the strange radio, but I also didn't want the dead mouse either. I wanted it back to give to Karin, but... Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Oh... We haven't looked at the bathroom yet. I know it said you can look at the same thing multiple times and find different stuff, but I just want to make sure that I'm covering bases, because something tells me I'll be playing this multiple times. I'm getting that vibe. You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror? Like in the dark? Are we gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? But you can't remember how it ended. I believe they died. I believe it was murder. I believed it ended in murder. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared than when you entered. So there was nothing to do in the bathroom. I should have saved. Mariah's back early today. Oh, Jesus. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. And I totally found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food even with the rationing to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. What did I do wrong? Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. That face is very unsettling. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Teehee. Mariah will remember that. Oh, that was a positive interaction. That felt very not positive. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. You nod, looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Well, that wasn't as much of a burst as they just kind of walked in. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karin. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights, you could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Ah! Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? The horse's name is Friday. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct! Yeah, I was gonna guess that. I'm sure you were, Karin, in your infinite wisdom. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Done deal. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. I cooked it, for sure cooked it. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Shit, man. What are we doing here in the first place, also? Okay. That's just not explained. We're just here. You go to bed wishing you had more, of course. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. Is it a knife? You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You don't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall onto your knees. Ugh, I'm picturing it. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the water, but it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting to the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat! And that fucked me up because also as that happened, one of the cats touched my feet and I think I scared her. Hi, Peachy. You good? You good, baby? Come here. Come up. Come here. She doesn't want to. Oh man, that was just a lot all at once. Woo, all right, cool. That was dope, whatever the fuck that was. I'm going to see that in my nightmares tonight. Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. Oh shit. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement, gets back to bed. I don't want to go back to bed. I'm good. That's the kind of shit that would leave me up at night, okay? Except for you. Exactly. You can't fall back asleep. Exactly. Anime Jordan, you get it. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. She did warn us. She did warn us, to be fair. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karin. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. I disagree, Karin. I disagree. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Anatoly. My man. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. I don't understand it. I don't pretend to understand it. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to... fucking that. So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. fucking Gregor. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I think she lost you at "this is how I did this." I think she lost you at the first sentence, Karin. I don't think you kept the fuck up. I didn't understand a word of it. At least Gregor is honest. Anatoly turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our flood situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. Oh, shit. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Oh, God. Can I talk to the Compettes? You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Compettes. Yes, thank you. I was hoping we would.
Hello.
Hello! Don't worry, as leader of the Compettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. It's fucking Potato. Are your plans going awry? Bread, we're not gonna get along, just zip it. Ha ha ha. Okay, god damn it. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear that about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. The laugh is getting me. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Raspberry milk shake! You let out an audible groan. Correct. That is the correct response. God damn it, Bread. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Potato. Potato is a legend, okay? He has said 3 or 4 words. Ha ha ha! It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette Comedy Competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course!
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Champettes stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry.
Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Oh, Jesus. Life or death. That's right. Champettes, move out. Oh, dear God. I really am losing my head. The Compettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. See, even the game is questioning it. You bring the crusty bread and jam to the living room. Karin interrupts you as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karin looks at the 2 slices of bread left and mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Fucking hell. Karin is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? I don't need to eat. I'll pass. I can pass. Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm, no scientist. Sorry. It does. It does. Don't eat moldy bread. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us a day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know where this took place. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that is definitely a lie. He's not illiterate, is he? He's a book nerd. She just asked him if he was a book nerd. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? Anatoly doesn't know weather conditions from a hologround. Karin is correct. Anatoly can read. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I haven't seen it with my own 2 eyes, but Karin... fuck. All right. I'm backing up Anatoly. I am not backing up Karin. You must be going blind, then. Thanks. I don't know why Karin would make something like that up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly. Karin has stormed off. Thanks for backing me up. With Gregor or Anatoly? That is unclear. I assume it's Gregor. And I would rather have a strong relationship with Gregor than with Karin, so. Good to have something so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that. See, these 3, it's us 4 against Karin at this point. I'm over it. I'm over her shit. I guess, let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. I read that out of order. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Oh, hey, Anatoly. Hey. Karin likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration. See you tomorrow. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away. Oh, Anatoly. Okay. Everybody. I'm just romancing everybody in this damn cabin. Everybody. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Cool. So 3 relationships stronger. The only one we haven't done is Karin, and I probably should. I should probably keep it even. But this was the easy. I feel like this was the easiest way of getting everybody to at least 1 heart. All right. After whatever this sleep is, we will call it an episode. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. All right. Cool. Unless something wild happens at the first. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And, okay, yep. Nothing crazy happened immediately, so we're going to save right there and call it an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. That's going to help me know whether or not you want to see more of this game. The episodes are going to be longer, much like Doki Doki Literature Club was, just because I know visual novels can space some things out. And if you don't want to leave a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this. Just let me know, and I will keep posting more of this. I'm going to keep playing more of this right after I end this episode. But yeah, we'll leave it right there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.